Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brennan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at 15 of the best AI chatbots when it comes to helping you with artificial intelligence. Of course, AI is all the rage in today's day and age, and these are some of the best tools that you can use to help maximize your time and improve and increase your overall productivity. When it comes to your personal life, your work life, everything, honestly, AI has a place in it and can help you in a variety of different ways. So these are some of the best tools that are out there here today to help you with artificial intelligence to help, again, increase your overall productivity. Now, the different tools in today's video will range in wide varieties from personal tools, business tools, work tools, really the whole gambit. It just depends on what you put in to what you may get out of these tools. So we'll be breaking them down. Again, I will be sort of categorizing them as well as we go through. Hey, we'll get right back to the video, but first I want to take a brief second to thank our friends over at Tidio for sponsoring today's video. Now, maybe you have a website, an e-commerce store, and you're struggling to get back to all of the customers that are visiting your website on a daily basis. And maybe you just need a little bit of help with your customer service. Well, that's where Tidio steps in with customer service software to grow your business. Tidio is an all-in-one customer experience management tool that combines AI, live chat, sales chatbots, and email marketing tools all in a single platform to help businesses improve customer satisfaction, increase sales, collect marketing leads, and reduce customer support costs. And you can now take advantage of their brand new Lyro AI, where you can reply to customer messages with a conversational AI that sounds human, which allows you to engage website visitors with live chat, track users across your website, and see what pages they're browsing in real time. And best of all, Tidio integrates with all of your work tools from Shopify, WordPress, Wix, as well as all of your email marketing tools. So if you're ready to do more with less time, you can go ahead and sign up at the link below, and be sure to use code Brennan20 to save 20% off Tidio's premium plans. And Tidio has a free plan as well, and by using my link, you can start using Tidio for free and upgrade it anytime with 20% off. And again, thank you so much for Tidio for sponsoring today's video. And without further ado, let's get back to the video. So the first tool that we are going to be taking a look at is, of course, ChatGPT, known as, and is owned by OpenAI. Now, hands down, look, ChatGPT obviously is the most popular tool. Most of you guys watching this video probably are already familiar with ChatGPT. Maybe you're looking for a ChatGPT alternative. Well, there will be a lot of other ones in this video here today. If you are interested in something outside ChatGPT, if you don't already know what ChatGPT is, it's basically really where all this started or gained its massive level of popularity, because ultimately the world is your oyster with what you want to put in to ChatGPT as to what you can get out. So as far as how AI tools work, just in a quick nutshell, you can ask it questions and it will give you answers specific to the question that you provide. It could be anything. Honestly, there's entire videos and entire YouTube channels dedicated to helping you with different types of inputs that you could even put into a tool such as ChatGPT, or even a lot of the other tools that we're going to be mentioning here in today's video. So I'm not going to be diving too much into the different prompts and things that you can really do with each of these tools, but more so just giving you a general overview, and maybe you want to check this tool out, maybe you want to check out another tool just because they might be better for the use case in the application scenario that you may want to use them for. Again, I would say ChatGPT is sort of a catch-all AI tool. Again, it is owned by OpenAI, and it's available as well on all different devices, so it's very easy to get access to. And you can do it through the iOS App Store, Google Play, or even just on your computer as well. They have a browser version. So lots of different ways to get access to the tool. Again, you can easily ask anything from homework-related things or planning a trip to Costa Rica, vocabulary, negotiation skills, explaining code. Really, again, the world is your oyster in terms of what you may want to do with such a broad tool like ChatGPT when it comes to, different AI type tools. ChatGPT is really just really all-encompassing in terms of what all that you could do with it. Again, not diving too much into the specifics. They do have a free version as well, so most of the tools in this video do have a free version. And then some have like a plus version or a premium version that gets you maybe a little bit better it just depends on which AI tool you're looking at. Some of them have, slightly better variations and things like that, maybe a more complex learning model. Some of the other ones, it just depends on maybe how much use you're using out of it as well. Some of them are more use-based. But ChatGPT does have a free version. It's definitely the most popular. Again, if you're looking for alternatives, we'll be getting into that in just a second. But I would definitely recommend, at least especially if you're brand new to AI, maybe this is the first video you're watching about AI and chatbots in general, definitely would recommend just giving ChatGPT a shot, seeing what you can do with it, maybe, create some different things or just ask it different things. Again, here you have your free version. They have a free version as well as like a plus version, still pretty cheap even for their plus version if you are going that route. But again, a lot of the tools in this video do have free versions. I want to stress that a lot of them do have free versions, so you can try them for free if you just even want to try them out. So that's the first tool on the list. Moving in at number 2, we have Bard. So this is Google's tool. This is Bard AI, which is again, as you can see here, a conversational AI tool made by Google. So the benefit here is that you do get that direct integration with Google. So if you want to ask certain questions and things like that, it does have access directly to the Google search engine and all of the information that is available there. So Bard does have that edge in terms of its updated and more timeliness information. That is one thing where ChatGPT is, depending on the types of questions that you might be asking it, might be more limited in terms of timeliness and how up-to-date some of the information is with that tool. So that's something to keep in mind, at least depending on if maybe you're going more like the news type route. Bard could be something that might be better for you in that respect. It is also through Google, so you could do it directly with your Google account. So if you don't want to sign up for anything else and make a new account anywhere, that is a nice perk with Bard, is you just do it right from your Google account. And it's easily accessible on all of your devices as well. Again, not diving into all the specifics. Again, with all these different tools, there's so much that you can do with a lot of them, especially these first few that we're going through, which are the more broad, open-ended ones that really could apply to almost anybody watching this video. No matter who you are, you could maybe find some sort of use out of this. This one, again, is just very broad, very open, just a general AI tool. As you can see here, one of the examples is help me pack for a weekend camping trip. Simple stuff like that. Planning, itinerary planning, strategizing. Really, the world is your oyster in terms of what you might want to do with a tool like this. This is, again, Bard by Google. It is an experimental, really, honestly, all these different AI chatbot tools are fairly experimental. But that is something to keep in mind. But yes, definitely Bard is another good option. Moving in at number 3, we have Bing Chat, and this is the AI-powered Bing Chat through Microsoft. So this is owned by Microsoft, and it is available on Bing. It actually really increased Bing's overall popularity in the past year just since they have released this tool available. Now, this can be good if maybe you're not necessarily as tech-savvy, especially maybe if you're not interested in adding in all these other tools or things like that, or maybe if you have a Windows computer and you already have Microsoft Edge pre-installed, it could be very easy just to use Bing and use the AI tool that's built into the Bing chat and the Bing search engine within Microsoft and Microsoft Edge. So again, if you're not as tech savvy, this is definitely a good route for you that you might want to go, is just using something like Microsoft Edge and the Bing chat. It is a bit more... some would say it's maybe a little bit more advanced than Bard. I mean, honestly, Bard and Bing they're fairly close in terms of the fact that they are both search engine-based AI tools. So that is something as well to keep in mind if you need things to be more timely, more up-to-date. ChatGPT can get a little bit more advanced, but it isn't directly attached to the search engines like how Bard and Bing Chat is. So it just depends on what your use case scenarios are. But the Bing Chat one with the AI, obviously it has the AI powered built into the Bing Chat, can be another good option for you as well. There are a lot of different advanced use cases and scenarios that you can do in terms of like rewriting things, asking more, complex questions and things like that you can really do. Again, not diving into all of the nitty-gritty specific details as to what you could do. Again, this is another free tool as well. So you can use it the only thing with this one, with the Bing, is that you do have to be using like Microsoft Edge browser in order to get access to like Bing and the Bing chat functionality. So to try the Bing chat, again, how do you access it? You would need the Microsoft Edge browser, which is a free browser to download, but is just an extra step to get access to it. So it is a little bit an extra thing to consider, but it is still pretty easy to do. So moving along, next in this list, we have Perplexity. So Perplexity AI, it can get a little bit more complex, even more so maybe than ChatGPT in terms of what you can ask and going into the details. Again, this one does also search through the internet, so you can use certain uploads as well. As you can see, some of that is in their pro feature as far as like image upload and smarter AI and Copilot, things like that. But if you just do want the basic version, it's obviously, as you can see here, is very available. You can look up like apple pie recipes, tuning a piano, wineries, fishing spots. Really pretty open in terms of what you can do with it. Of course, very similar to ChatGPT in that respect, is that it is a bit more like sort of built around just digging into like certain questions you might have with it. So pretty broad in terms of its applications. Some of the other tools we're going to be mentioning later in this video and pretty soon here are a little bit more specific use case scenarios depending on what your needs may be. But Perplexity is another more broad, just general AI tool. Moving on, next in this list, we have Jasper. So Jasper AI is hands down one of the best for content creation. So if you are in marketing, maybe you're watching this video, maybe you're in small business. Again, I know a lot of you guys on the channel are in small business or do social media, things like that, or those types of setups, then Jasper could be a good option for you if you want content writing or content written for you. They do have a demo as well as a free trial and a paid version, but Jasper is really focused around specifically content marketing and writing content for like social media or for blogs, articles, things like that. It's really built around, again, as you can see here, like an enterprise level solution for, again, content strategy, writing content, things like that. It's definitely a bit more advanced and really specifically focused around content, so content marketing, things like that. Again, if you need something for that, cool. If you don't need anything business related, then continue to skip along or maybe look at some of the other tools I already mentioned. Again, also, I do want to mention as well that all of the different tools will be linked down in the description box below. So if you do want to check out any of these AI tools that we're talking about here in today's video, those will be linked down below in the description box. So feel free to check those out or follow along as we're going. And if you're enjoying the video so far, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Again, we're trying to get subscriber counts up, so please hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the video. So moving along in Jasper AI, another one very similar to Jasper as well is Copy AI. So this is another one that's sort of built around marketing, social media. I know a lot of you guys may be watching these AI type videos are in the whole marketing sphere, maybe looking for extra business tips, things like that. This could be another good option for you. Maybe if you're just writing emails, even just for work, basic things like that. Some of these tools could be useful for you, even outside of the more just general application tools that we've already covered. These could be other good options. Again, I have to go more specific with some of these other AI tools because there really are a lot of different types of chatbot and AI tools that can be helpful outside of just more general uses. So Copy AI is one of those as well that can help you with like generative text and content marketing information. Again, it just depends on what your specific needs are. Again, if you don't need this, continue watching through the rest of the video or just go back to the other tools we already mentioned. But they do have a wide variety of different workflows. Again, e-commerce workflows like product descriptions, things like that, AI enterprise level tools, different language models, again, as well as just generating content. Again, that's the main basis here for Copy AI. Moving along, next in this list, we have Tidio. Now, Tidio is the sponsor of today's video, as you've probably already seen in the read, but they are also a fantastic tool when it comes to providing customer service and sales. So they are a overall customer experience platform really built around providing AI as well. They do have an AI tool called Lyro. As you can see here, it is their new AI chatbot. Is called Lyro, so you can start for free, as you can see here, and it can help you with solving customer problems. Again, if you are running like a website or an e-commerce store or something like that, where you may have customers visiting your website or your business, could make a lot of sense to integrate a tool like Tidio to help provide that service to your customers outside of what you would maybe traditionally do with like a live chat. They do have that available as well. They do have the live chat for customer service, but they also can help you as a overall general sales and automation tool with their chatbots and the Lyro AI and their reply assistant here. Again, even more specific into the AI side of things, they do have that built into their tool. And to take a deeper dive into Tidio's AI features, they have the Lyro AI, which can help you solve those customer support questions. As you can see here, you can solve up to 70% of customer problems in seconds with their Lyro AI. So small, mid-sized businesses, it can help you scale your support without needing to hire extra staff members, and it can talk to your customers and answer their questions in an instant. So if you're looking for an AI chatbot that can help with that customer support side of things, that is definitely where Lyro AI steps in and can help you in your small business. As you can see here in this example, what about delivery time? So depending on the destination, typical delivery time is between 2 to 5 working days. This is fantastic for just those simple, easy queries, and to have an AI and for you to leverage AI to answer those simple type of queries. As you can see here, you can maximize your support capacity with conversational AI, and Lyro can handle up to 70% of common customer questions, freeing up your actual agents, to solve those more complex, more technical requests that maybe an AI couldn't currently handle. In general as well, of course, one of the other benefits with an AI chatbot like Lyro is you get those answers just so much faster. So when customers are in need of an answer, they can get that answer just so much faster with something like Lyro. So as you can see here, you can also stay ahead of demand during, high season, during peak season when you're getting a lot of inquiries. It helps you just answer those basic questions like shipping questions, things like that. Overall, just helping you get those answers out a lot faster in general. And as well, in addition to the Lyro AI, this can also, provide that AI assistance without having to change your entire support system. So if you're already using other platforms, such as like a Zendesk or something like Intercom, it can directly integrate as well with the AI assistance built into Lyro, and it can integrate within those other service apps if you are also using those other apps in your business. In addition to that, as you can see here, it's a virtual support agent that can start solving those customer problems in just 3 minutes. In terms of how Lyro AI works, you can create the Lyro AI or access Lyro AI directly in your Tidio account, and then you can activate Lyro to provide access to support content. So it will import the FAQ support, and then it will use that content, and it will train the Lyro AI to answer those questions based on the actual FAQs and support that your support content and information. So it's not just pulling from thin air, it's actually pulling directly from your website and your business's support content so that you can provide those most realistic and up-to-date answers directly through Lyro AI. So you're essentially training the AI to work in a more efficient way and actually utilizing the information that you provided. So as you can see here, again, up to 70% performance score, and just very quick implementation in terms of how you can get Lyro up and running to help with your existing customer service, and just, again, as you can see, handle a lot more customer queries without having to do any extra hiring, and there you go. So unlimited Lyro support, and of course it is a pretty affordable plan as well. And again, guys, if you are interested in getting started with Lyro AI, you can go ahead and check out that first link down below in the description. We'll get you up to your first 50 Lyro conversations are free. So if you want to sign up with Tidio, again, you can go ahead and check out that first link down below in the description. So it is another good option. Again, maybe if you are running a Shopify store or a website or a business or something like that, could make a lot of sense to help improve your overall customer experience and sales management for your website. Again, maybe if you're using Shopify, WordPress, Wix, any of the other types of marketing tools, those are all do have integrations here with a platform like Tidio. So if you do need, support or sales service, just better servicing your customers as well, and providing sales insights and just improving your overall sales funnel and channel within your business, Tidio, again, could be another great option, especially with their Lyro AI. Again, it pops up in all the lists. It's another good option for you. Again, if you want the AI-powered platform. Moving on, next in this list, we have Salesforce. So Salesforce, very popular CRM tool, which is known for a customer relationship management tool. Salesforce is one of the industry leaders in that side of things, and they do also have their artificial intelligence with the Salesforce AI, also known as their Einstein AI, which they have also labeled it as. So it's the Salesforce Artificial Intelligence, or Salesforce AI, also known as their Einstein AI. So this is built into Salesforce. It is a more expensive option when it comes to a lot of the tools mentioned here in today's video. Again, a lot of them are free or have free versions, whereas Salesforce, definitely a little bit more of an expensive tool. But if you already are using it for your CRM platform, maybe if you are running a small business, or maybe you use Salesforce for work, could make sense for you to start utilizing their AI tool within, of course, their Einstein. As you can see, you can set up different, AI direct things and experiences natively within Salesforce as well to help your team members, and as well as just anyone utilizing the CRM, and just improving your overall business processes within within the Einstein platform. Again, as you can see here, you can utilize your sales data and generative AI, even just for emails, basic things like that. So there's a lot of different applications, such as the sales, customer service, marketing, as well as e-commerce. So, depending on what you're doing in your business, it could make a lot of sense. Also, just to start utilizing the AI tools that are already built in with Einstein on Salesforce. Or if you're looking for a new CRM tool, I do also have other content on the channel here going over CRM tools and other platforms, and Salesforce is definitely one that always shows up in all the different lists if you're looking for something like that. Moving on, next in this list, we do have Zendesk. So again, very business heavy in terms of the different types of tools that AI can be applicable for. Again, if you don't necessarily need that, then I would stick to the other tools we already mentioned if you need things more broad, more general. But going more specific, Zendesk can be a good option for customer service, and they do have AI built in as well. I would say Zendesk is fairly similar to Tidio in that respect, in terms of the whole offering sales and customer service, but Zendesk is even more built around being more like a help desk, and you can customize it specifically to your business, but they do have AI insights and customer support that you can provide with the Zendesk bots, and generating certain types of replies. You can select certain AI personas and things like that as well within a platform like Zendesk. So again, if you need more like a help desk or something like that for your business, then Zendesk could be a good option. And they do also have the AI tool and chatbot that can integrate and go on to your website, just to make it easier for your customers to interact and get that support directly. Moving on, next in this list, this one is a more general tool, but it is not currently completely available to everybody, but I figured I would throw it in this list because Elon Musk has pretty much just come out with it. It is the Grok tool. This is sort of part of Twitter, also now known as X. So you do need an X account, and on top of that too, it is currently only, as you can see here, participation in the early access program is currently limited to X Premium Plus subscribers. I'm not an X Premium Plus subscriber. Maybe you are. If you are, then cool. You might be able to check this out. Again, it is in an early access program, so I imagine you may or may not even be able to get into it if you are in X Premium Plus. So it is a new conversational AI tool for, as you can see here, understanding the universe. Something very Elon Musky, something that he would put on there. So it is another good option that you might want to look into. I don't necessarily know how great of an option it might be compared to like ChatGPT, but it could be a good ChatGPT alternative if you're looking for something different and want to mix things up. Again, it is currently only in early access. I do not have access to even show you it right now, but it is something you might want to look into. or might consider using. Maybe when you're watching, at the time when you're watching this video, maybe it is open to everybody on the platform. So it is something worth taking a look at. Again, it could be a good option. I don't really know, but I figured I would throw it in this video and mention it as another option. Again, no doubt it's going to be popular, of course, just because it's already gotten a lot of news, information, and everything about it. So, you know, Grok, Grok, by the way, that's how it's spelled. It's part of X, part of Twitter. So, yeah, check it out if you may have availability, or again, if you are a Premium Plus subscriber, or maybe not. Moving on, next in this list, we have Ada. So ADA, this one is really built, this one is definitely a more expensive tool, is really built more around enterprise level AI solutions. It connects a lot of the different types of software tools that you might be using in your business. So such as a platform like Salesforce, Shopify, Calendly, almost similar to a Zapier in a way, but built in with AI, so that you can automatically go in and do different things within your business. Honestly, some of the things that you might traditionally have somebody do physically, like an employee, this could be a good option for you to help just improve overall workflows and efficiencies within your business. Again, it does get a little complicated and in the weeds to try and explain everything about this tool. But as you can see, we got 291% ROI from Tile. What exactly does that mean, ROI? Return on investment? Great. Cool. Automated resolution achieved instantly with Wealth Simple. So as you can see, cost per ticket, just overall workflow efficiency seems to be the tool, but they don't necessarily do the best of explaining that here. As you can see, like, what does that exactly mean? That's up for you to decide. Depends on how you're measuring it. So, but it could be a good option if you're looking for more of an advanced AI tool. Again, if you're going far beyond what a ChatGPT could offer you, Ada could be a good option for just more advanced automations. Again, because you can link a lot of different types of tools together, and it might make things just a lot more efficient for you. One that was pretty simple here was just like, I sent you a text confirmation of transfer from money in your savings account from your 401k. Something like that. So that's maybe an example there of something a little bit easier to understand with all the different channels and integrations. But honestly, it really makes the most sense for more enterprise level AI, really automating a lot of those more higher level tasks and connecting all the different tools and integrations. Again, not getting into too much specifics in this video, but it could be a good option worth looking into. Moving on, next in this list, we have Drift. So Drift, similar to a Tidio in terms of the fact that you can do the whole like AI chatbot type setup. So you can have a chatbot set up on your website, and with Drift, you can have conversation AI, set up a little pipeline and things like that. This is GPT-powered features as well. So taking into account certain policies or certain things you have set up on your website or for your business, then that could be set up here within a platform like Drift. As you can see, it is another AI tool, help with your buyer engagement. Again, if you do run an e-commerce store, this could be a good option for you, or even just a website in general with your customers visiting your site and maybe they have a question. Then you could easily chat. They could easily chat with your AI chatbot. Again, I would recommend probably setting up some of these different training examples to just make sure that it is a bit more useful when people are trying to use your chatbot, because if those are not there, from personal experience, just different AI chatbots, you want to make sure that the AI is also trained based on typical questions that your customers might have as well. So that's just another thing you could do there with a chatbot like Drift. Again, as you can see here, like, hey, tell me about AI, connect me to sales, see Drift in action. Very similar to a lot of the other types of chatbots that integrate into your website and are customer facing. Moving on, next we have ChatSpot. So as you can see, based on the colors and the branding, it is owned, or maybe you don't know, it is owned by HubSpot, which is a very popular CRM tool, a direct competitor to a platform like Salesforce. ChatSpot sets themselves up a little bit differently because they are, directly integrated with HubSpot CRM. In that respect, it is similar to Salesforce because it does directly integrate with your CRM tool. So if you are using HubSpot, it could make a lot of sense to use a platform like ChatSpot. And it is a new tool. as well as currently in beta, but it could be a good option for you if you want to integrate in your company details. Again, if you are also already using HubSpot, then it could make a lot of sense to use a platform like ChatSpot for those AI-powered assistance features, which directly integrate your data sources instead of having to then go to a separate tool like ChatGPT and then having to input all that data manually. The nice thing about this is it's got that ChatGPT power, but then you're already automatically directly integrated with your HubSpot CRM and all of your work information. So it could be another good tool for you in your business or at your work as well. Moving on, next in this list, we have GitHub. So if you're into coding and automating coding, then this could be a very good web developer tool. As you can see here, this is, as you can see, the world's most widely adopted AI developer tool. So GitHub, if you're already a web developer, you're probably already familiar with this tool. But if you're not, maybe you're a noob and you're a beginner looking to get into things, maybe this could be a good option for you. It is a paid tool. So, as you can see, you can go in and compare the different plans, not going into pricing. Again, if you are looking at pricing, it's always variable depending on when you're looking at it. So just go to the pricing pages to get the most realistic and up-to-date pricing information. But I would say GitHub, again, you can do some coding things like basic stuff within ChatGPT, like basic HTML, basic CSS. But if you do want to go a little bit more advanced, GitHub could be better for the development side of things, especially with a lot more different coding languages within their Copilot tool. If you just need basic coding or web development, you could still get by with a platform or a tool like ChatGPT. But if you do want something maybe a little bit more advanced, probably worth checking out GitHub. Moving on, last but not least, to round things out, we got Snapchat and Snapchat's AI. So if you are interested in like a very easy to use, just conversational AI that's available on social media, if you're already using Snapchat, could be worth checking out the Snapchat AI. I get a lot of people are like, it's kind of weird and da-da-da. Like, yeah, it kind of is, but honestly, it could be something worth checking into and worth using if you just want some basic, easy AI answers like, hey, where's this? Or, planning a hiking trip, a recipe for dinner. Sort of that's honestly the type of stuff that you could just Google or just look up on the internet, but it is another AI tool. I figured I would mention it here last but not least to throw it in the list in case, hey, maybe it's something you might want to test out or try using. So guys, that pretty much rounds out this video here today on the 15 best AI chatbots for you to use. Again, wide variety of different types of application tools for all these different platforms. So again, it just depends on what your needs are. But if you do want to check out any of the platforms or tools mentioned here in today's video, there will be links down below in the description box.